So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to making 6 figures online, even if you're starting from zero. Even starting from zero, no experience, no following, no tech skills. You don't need any of that. It's a 3-step process, okay, that I follow myself, and it works for any business. This is for people that want to just make some extra income so they have, more financial flexibility, more financial breathing room, okay? Maybe you're sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid like I was. This is why I started like looking for ways to make money online because I was just sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. I was sick and tired of like jobs and depending on other people for an income. This is pretty much why I went online to figure out how to make money. And I tried many things, but nothing really worked for me until I started this business in a box that allows me to earn 600, 900, and even $1,400 commissions even while I'm sleeping. So all I do is sell digital programs in the e-learning industry that I didn't even have to create myself. Okay. But quick disclaimer, like results aren't typical. Everything's based on your effort. So don't be typical. Like I'm not guaranteeing anybody's results. And this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is like a legitimate online business that you have to actually build. Okay. You actually got to put in some effort. Okay. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a real business. So here's the process to making your first 10K online and then ultimately your first 6 figures and even your first 7 figures. The process never changes. It's always the same. I don't care what business, any business, it's a 3-step process. You have an offer, you have a system, okay? You have a way to automate your business, and then you have a strategy. You have a way to promote your business, okay? I don't care any business on the planet. This is how they operate, right? So I sell what I sell, my offer, like I have an offer, like one offer, but inside of that offer, I have 10 different income streams. Okay, which allows me to earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions. So I sell digital programs in the e-learning industry. So 5 programs in English and then 5 in Spanish. So I have one offer, but inside of that offer, I have 10 different income streams. So our top product sells for $1,400. And I didn't create any of these products, by the way. So our top product sells for $1,400. So all you need is 6 customers, 6 customers a month, and you've made 100K. Okay, that's high ticket marketing. Now, if you're doing low ticket, you're going to need a lot more customers. But high ticket marketing, in my experience, is just more fun, and it's just easier in general. It's easier to do like what's easier, getting 100 sales or getting 72 sales. It's easier to get like 72 sales or like getting 1,000 sales. Okay. Let's say you have a low ticket item. You're selling something for like, I used to sell something for $14. Now I sell something for 1,400. Okay. So I used to sell something for around $14. I would have needed 100 sales to make $1,400, which is a lot of volume, right? You need a lot of customers. Now I only need one sale to make $1,400. You see the difference? So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. You can see how this business works. This is a business in a box. You can set up this business in 1 to 2 days, and then you're going to have your very own automated online business out there working for you 24/7, allowing you to make money while you're sleeping or doing anything. Okay. Warren Buffett says, the great investor, he says, either you figure out ways to make money in your sleep or you have to work until the day you die. So do you want to work until the day you die, or would you rather figure out how to make money in your sleep? Now, this is a way to make money in your sleep, guys, because all the commissions, all the customers we get, all the sales we get, it comes through our automated business. It comes through our system. Okay. So every time I make a sale, like most of my sales happen either while I'm sleeping or just doing something random, just living my life. And then I get sales coming in. Okay. Because my business is automated, right? It's called a sales funnel. So what happens is people go to your capture page. So you're building your email list. Okay. Then they watch videos and then they get emails from you. And then they can go to your website at any time and they can buy from you. This is how you make money in your sleep. Even Amazon does the same thing. Amazon has the same process. They have a capture page. They take people's emails, then they send emails to people, and they make millions of dollars. And then they send people to the website. Have you ever gone to Amazon's website and purchased anything? It's the same business model, guys. It's the same exact business model. There's no difference. The only difference between my business model and Amazon is no difference. It's e-commerce. If you're selling something online, it's called e-commerce. The only difference is they have thousands of products, right? Because they're Amazon. They've been around forever. They have thousands of products. I sell 10 digital products. That's the only difference. But it's the same exact business model. There's no difference. So then you need a strategy. Okay, step number 3. Now we have a 2-hour workday. The only difference is Amazon is an actual product. I have a product too, genius. It's called digital products, right? You know what a digital product is? You use it all the time. I mean, TikTok's a digital product. It's a digital service. You can access it digitally. Anytime you have some kind of product, whatever it can be, whatever it can be like. See, I sell products in the e-learning industry, right? Like e-learning industry is education. It's ebooks, courses, programs. That's the e-learning industry. It's a $1 billion a day industry. Even colleges, they sell courses. You can get it like they're selling colleges are selling courses like anything now. Like Harvard, they sell courses, you can buy them. Before you had to go to Harvard, you had to go through a whole process to get educated from Harvard. Now they're selling online courses at Harvard that you can buy. So even colleges are selling online courses because the e-learning industry is a very profitable industry. And colleges are basically a business anyways. At the end of the day, they're just basically a business. So e-learning is the e-learning industry, right? That's what I sell products in. Okay, these products that I sell, they teach you how to make 6 and 7 figures online. They teach you how to build an online business. Okay, they teach you digital marketing, and they teach you how to build multiple streams of income in a variety of ways. Okay, so you can go to college and learn how to do that. Waste a lot of time, waste a lot of money, or you can. People like to learn online nowadays. People prefer to learn online. See, people want to learn because we're humans. We always want to learn. Like once you stop learning, you're done. You're game over, man. Right? If you're not learning, you're losing. Okay? Like if you're not upgrading your skill set, if you're not upgrading your mindset, you're just going to get left behind. You're just going to get passed by. Like I've learned how to build an email list, I've learned how to do attraction marketing, I've learned how to create my own community, I've learned how to create my own offers. Okay? Now what are you learning in 2026? Because if you're not learning, you're losing. 7figuremonk.com. Go here. Check it out, guys. Business in a box. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay. Over and over again, just by reselling digital products that you don't even have to create yourself. Right. You don't have to create anything. You just got to follow the strategy, guys. Right. The alarm going off. You have to follow the strategy. So you post 3 pieces of content a day. Okay. That's the strategy. Post 3 pieces of content a day, go live, and post free ads. Simple process, guys. This is how you make your first like 10K with digital marketing. This is exactly how I made my first 10K with digital marketing. This is how you can make your first 6 figures and 7 figures over time. I'm not saying overnight. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's over time. Okay. Nothing happens overnight. Don't be a child. Like so many people are like childish. They think like, oh, like so I'm gonna make money, I'm gonna get rich overnight. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not a get rich quick scheme. But so many people are childish. You have to explain this to them, or they get crazy. It's wild. Human society is wild these days. Like people need governments and stuff because they can't even take responsibility for their own actions. So they need people to like govern them. They can't even take responsibility for their own actions. It's weird. So this business, guys, all you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day, and you can do this from anywhere, anytime, any place. Business in a box, guys. And it's a three simple steps, my friends. This is for every business. You have some kind of offer, you have some kind of system, and you have a strategy. Okay. I don't care what you're promoting. You can promote a physical product, you can promote a digital product. It doesn't matter. That's your offer. Okay. And then you got to have a system, right? So you can make money in your sleep, right? Your transactions have to be automated, just like Amazon, right? If you go to Amazon, it's an automated process. You click, you buy, they deliver the product. It's all automated, right? That's how you want to earn. That's how you want to build your business because that allows you to make money in your sleep. See, anytime someone can go to my website and they can purchase a product, and as soon as they purchase the product, they get instant access to their product. Okay, it's all automated, right? Like I've woken up to $600 days, $900 days, $1,400 days because my business is automated, man. So why would I ever want to work a job when I can make money in my sleep? See, that's what smart people do, guys. Like you have to figure out how to make money in your sleep. Otherwise, you're just selling your time because there's only 2 ways to make money, basically, right? You can be an employee, which means you're working for other people, which means you're selling your time for money. Okay, there's no leverage there because once you clock in, you only make money if you're clocked in. If you're clocked in, you get paid. If you clock out, you don't get paid. But if you have an automated system like I do, like you can make money at any time while you're sleeping or doing anything. So my system, you only have to set up one time, guys. Like you can set up your whole business in like 1 to 2 days. It took me a few hours to set up the system. I don't have tech skills, right? You don't need tech skills. You don't need a following. You don't need experience. You just got to watch videos. It shows you how to set up your business. You set it up. Okay. And then you plug into our community for ongoing training and support. Like we got 58,000 people inside of our community, guys. We got 58,000 people that joined this business. Now, some are actively marketing it, some are probably not. But we got 58,000 people that have joined this business, guys, because they saw the opportunity here. They saw a way to earn $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, how to keep 100% of the profit, and how to make money while you're sleeping. Okay. Like I've personally woken up to $1,400 sales, $900 sales, $600 sales, right? Because all I do, like, it's a three-step process, right? I make it very simple: offer, system, strategy. Okay. So I set up my business one time, okay, my system. And now every day, all I do is post 3 pieces of content a day, 3 pieces of content a day to social media. It's called attraction marketing. Okay. Now, instead of like, instead of paying for ads or bothering like, you don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to bother your friends and family. You don't have to cold message people, right? All you got to do is post content on social media. And one video has the potential to make you thousands of dollars, guys. One video. Like one person in our community, she posted one video. She made like almost 6 figures from one video because her video went viral. It's called attraction marketing. Instead of chasing people, you're attracting people by posting content. Now you just got to be willing to do it. A child can do this, guys. A child can post content. It's not complicated, right? But you got to be willing to post content. See, people are willing to do all kinds of things for money. They're willing to sell their soul. They're willing to degrade themselves. Like some people will show their feet, they'll show their body, they'll do all this nasty stuff just to make money, but they're degrading their soul that way. That's not ethical, man. Like you're just going to get rewarded with bad karma. It is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. See, I believe in building like income an ethical way, legitimate way. Okay. So not like this unethical crap that most people do. A lot of people do this. They'll sell their soul for money. Sad. They think that, see, they focus on the temporary without thinking about the bigger picture. They don't think about the bigger picture. What's going to happen, the karma that you're going to get for doing these things. They don't think about that. They just think about the temporary. You got to look at the bigger picture too, guys. Like what's going to happen in your next life? You're just thinking about this life, but what about the next life? How many people actually prepare for that? Not too many. And then they wonder why they end up where they end up. You think it's all chance, guys? You think like some people are born in rich families, some people are born in poor families. You think that's just coincidence? No, man. That's action reaction. That's karma. For every cause, there's a cause and effect, man. So everything you do and don't do in your life, it's going to lead to your future destination, whether you like it or not. Right? But people don't know this stuff because nobody teaches this stuff in school. But I was a monk for like 10 years. So I know things that most people don't know. Like, how can you expect to know as much as somebody who was a monk for 10 years? Like, come on. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Go here, check it out. Business in a box. Learn how to make, 6 figures, 7 figures online over time. Not overnight, over time. It's a process. But the process, you have to start the process. You understand this. You're an adult. If you don't start the process, you're never going to get the results, right? Like anything. So I can't guarantee how much money you're going to make and how fast you're going to make that money, but I can guarantee you'll never make anything if you don't start a process. You got to pick something, pick some kind of side hustle. See, when people want more money, there's things that they do. Like they'll go back to college, they'll get a job. So they'll go back to college to learn skills so they can get a better paying job. That's one thing. Another thing, they'll get like 2 to 3 jobs. A lot of people will do Uber and DoorDash, okay, because they want to make extra money. But if you're doing Uber and DoorDash, that means you have even less time, right? You're just less time. All your time's gone. And then you're exhausted. You're working 10 to 14 hours a day. You're freaking exhausted, man. You can't live like that. That's mental exhaustion. You can't function properly like that. Okay, so that's what a lot of people will do. Or they'll try some side hustle, right? This is also a side hustle. Like we have a 2-hour workday. You build this business around your schedule. But, there's all these different side hustles out there, right? So you better pick the right one. Okay, there's like affiliate marketing. There's multi-level marketing. That's when you're doing low ticket stuff. So that means you need a lot of volume, which means you either need a lot of followers or you need to do paid ads. Okay, or you can do like drop shipping, which is a headache. You can do fulfilled by Amazon, another headache. A lot of these businesses, they have like monthly fees and stuff, and they have like large upfront investments. Okay, it is what it is. Or you can do trading, where you got to like trade. crypto and stocks and stuff, that's risky. That's risky business. So you got it. That's pretty much your options, guys. So what are you going to choose? Choose wisely. Choose wisely. That's all I got to say. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Business in a box. This is a simplified, offer. You have an offer. Our top product sells for $1,400. Okay, which means you only need 72 sales and you've made 100K. You just need 6 sales a month. Some people are getting $1,400 sales every day, guys. I'm not yet, but like some people in our community, they're getting $1,400 sales every day because they're following the same process. They have an offer, they have a system, and they have a strategy. Okay. And our strategy is posting 3 pieces of content a day, right? Post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. And we teach you how to do this, guys. And then you can go live and then you can post free ads. That's all you got to do to build your business, to build income online around your schedule. Like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. You can do it around your schedule, guys. Some people have jobs and they're building this business, like full-time jobs. They're building this business around their schedule. Like we had this one girl in our community. Her name is Amy. She started this business with zero skills, man. She didn't even know how to use TikTok. She didn't know how to use TikTok whatsoever. She was working 2 jobs. Okay. In like 9 months or something, she was able to quit both of her jobs. Now she does this stuff full time, digital marketing. Now, what would you rather do full time? Would you rather work like 2 hours a day and just post content on social media? Okay. From the comfort of your home, or would you rather work like 40 plus hours a week and just like be exhausted? I mean, either way, you're choosing, guys. Like you're choosing to work. Like nobody, like who says you have to work 40 plus hours a week the rest of your life? Who says you have to be overworked and underpaid the rest of your life? Right? Nobody told you. Like no one, like you don't have to. That's a choice, man. Like you can choose to start a side hustle and try to get out of that struggle, or you can choose to stay stuck in that struggle, right? But whatever you're not changing, you're choosing. So you're still choosing that. People are choosing to struggle, like they're choosing it. You don't have to struggle forever. At least you gotta try. You just gotta try to get out of the matrix, man. At least try to get out of the matrix. Because like if you're overworked and underpaid, you're basically in the matrix. Like you're basically struggling for existence. So at least try to get out of it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But at least you attempted it. At least you had the courage. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Business in a box. Just go here, enter your email, check out the information. If you like it, get started. Because success loves speed. Like the faster you start the learning and earning process, the faster you're going to start learning and the faster you're going to start earning. I'm still learning and earning as I go, but I've made thousands of dollars with this business while I learn and while I earn. I think I got my first sale, which was a long time ago, like in like 2 to 3 weeks. It took me 2 to 3 weeks, guys. All I was doing was posting content and going live. And back then, I was brand new. I didn't even know what I was doing at all. Now I'm a little bit better because I've been doing it for over a year, right? See, I post content every day. It takes me 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes to create and post a piece of content. 5 minutes. Doesn't take long, guys. You can create a piece like it shouldn't take you longer than 30 minutes to create and post 3 pieces of content. What's up? What's up? It shouldn't take you longer than 30 minutes, guys. Otherwise, you're overthinking it. When I say content, mostly videos. Like mostly we just do videos, right? We do short form videos mostly. Now you can do written content, you can do audio content, you can do long form videos, you can do short form videos. That's pretty much it, right? But mostly we do short form videos and I do long form videos too. Like I do long form videos on YouTube. A long form video is like a video that's over 10 minutes. And all I do is basically share my screen. I show people the business, I show what it is, what you got to do, just like I'm doing now. And I just post it to YouTube. Or I do a little short form video, like a little 30-second video where I'm just talking, sharing the business with people, you know. And we're going to teach you like the strategies, guys, how to market, even if you have zero experience, like even if you've never posted a piece of content online, we're going to teach you how to market, how to promote this business or any business, you know. See, some people join our community because they want to learn how to market. They don't like, they want to learn how to market anything. Or other people join this community because they want to promote this business that we do, right? So we have different buyers. See, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. So what we're selling are these digital programs in the e-learning industry. So when a person purchases one of these purchases, what they're doing is they're enrolling in a program that teaches them how to make 6 and 7 figures online. Okay. How to build an online business, how to do digital marketing, how to create multiple streams of income. You're purchasing a program. And then you have mentoring inside of our community because it's a program. So you get mentoring, you get helps, you get support. Okay. So some people purchase the program because they just want to learn what we teach. Other people purchase the program because they want to resell the program and they want to learn what we teach. Okay. Maybe they just want to make money online. They just want to resell the programs and earn, 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions. Or they have a business and they want to learn more about marketing, or they want to learn how to create an offer and market it because that's what we teach. Right? I just created my own offer recently. My first offer I ever created by myself. It took me 3 days, guys. I created like a little course inside of a community that I'm building right now. I created a little course inside of my community that I'm selling for 27 bucks. Okay. And I learned how to do that because I joined this program. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Now I've learned how to create my own stuff. Now I understand how to create my own courses. Okay. So I created a course about mindset. I just created a bunch of videos and then I created this course. It's in my community, 27 bucks. Right. So whatever skill you have or whatever knowledge you have, you can teach it and then you can sell it. Right. So that's just shows you that like I joined this program and I've learned how to do so many things. Not only have I resold the program and made money doing that, but I've also learned how to create my own community and create my own courses, create my own offers. Okay. And I'm like, I've only been doing this for over a year. So it's like I still consider myself pretty new to being an entrepreneur. But in this short span of time, there's massive growth, man. Mindset, like you got to upgrade your mindset, you got to upgrade your skill set if you want to make more money. Like this is what you have to do. Like this is like you have to. You have to upgrade your skill set. You have to upgrade your mindset. Otherwise, you're going to stay stuck at the same income level. It's not possible to increase your income at the level you're at right now. It's impossible for you to make seven figures or six figures at the level you're at right now. It's impossible. It's just not because you have to upgrade your skill set, guys. That's the only way. So go here, somefiguremonk.com. Go there, check it out. Learn how to launch your own digital business, make 6, 7 figures over time. Yeah, make 600, 900, $1,400 commissions, guys, right? These commissions add up fast. Okay. $1,400 commissions, you only need 6 sales a month and you've made 100K. 6 sales a month, guys. And how are you going to get those sales? You're just going to post content on social media. We're going to teach you how to do that, right? 3 pieces a day. It takes 30 minutes. Even if you just spend 1 hour a day, like learning how to do this stuff, that would be good for you. Just 1 hour a day, right? We teach a 2 hour workday. But even if you spent 1 hour a day just like learning how to create content, learning how to build a business, your future self would thank you. Is your future self going to thank you for watching Netflix for an hour? Like, think about it. Like, I like to watch Netflix just like anybody else, but is your future self going to thank you for that? No, because it's not going to help you. It's not going to help you get to where you want to go, which is you probably want to be rich, right? You probably want to live your best life. You probably want to have like financial freedom and stuff, time freedom, financial freedom. You'd probably prefer that. Well, you're not going to get that watching Netflix, guys. Okay, you're not going to get that scrolling on social media. Like money comes from posting on social media. It doesn't come from scrolling. You got to become a content creator. If it makes you uncomfortable, then good. That's where the growth is, man. The growth is in the discomfort, right? So go here, somefiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. There's a link in my bio. Learn about this business, learn how it works. Watch the videos. There's a PDF. It shows you how to make your first 10K with digital marketing. Okay. And yeah, just check it out. If you like it, do it. If you have any questions, all you got to do is reply to my emails. I personally respond to my emails. And if you're not interested, then all you got to do is unsubscribe. That's how automations work, guys. So if you're inside of my automations, you can just see how they work. That's exactly how automations work. So yeah, I'm gonna go. But I hope you got some value, man. I just like to show up and see if anybody's ready to make 6 and 7 figures. Some people are, some people aren't, right? It's like you got to pick the fruit, the fruit that's ready to be picked from the vine. Some fruit is ripe, it's like ready. So other fruit's not ready, right? Some people are just not ready to make 6 and 7 figures. Yeah, they're not ready to start the journey. They need to, I don't know, they're just not ready. So I just show up and like see who's ready. That's why in my content, I'm like, comment ready if you're ready. Some people are not ready to make 6 and 7 figures, guys. It's just how it is. All right. All right, YouTube. Peace. Peace and love.